God bless this little heater. God bless you. Hey folks, welcome back to the Terradome. So, this video is unscripted, probably going to be low res, not high res content. Just sort of getting random thoughts out there. But this morning I found myself falling down the rabbit hole that is the hellscape of Twitter, and I was looking up people's thoughts on the movie 65, and I went into the discussions by a lot of people in the what's known as Paleo Twitter community, and I just saw loads of discussions about the designs, how they suck, inserting paleo accurate dinosaurs into screen caps from the movie, calling them crocodilosauruses, blaming Jurassic World, blaming King Kong 2005, this, that and the other, all sorts of stuff. And it got me thinking about the relationship between paleontology and movies, and I feel like that there is a bit of a misconception, and I'm going to try and articulate it as best I can in this video. I'm going to try and steelman the opposition to my position, and hopefully give you guys some food for thought. So let's start with my position, and then I'll go into what I think other people are saying. So my position on this is movies are fiction. They're not beholden to reality. Filmmakers can make dinosaurs look however they want to, because why not? And I understand that they want their dinosaurs to give a certain feeling and an atmosphere to the piece to make it fit the style they're going for. They might have artistic visions of what they want to see in these dinosaurs, and yeah, so they're not looking to reality as their guideline necessarily. They might be in some cases. I know, Jurassic Park did that in the past. They looked at paleontology to help build their dinosaurs up, but then they still went down the artistic license route anyway, and changed the designs far from what's paleontologically accurate. But yeah, so this 65 movie looks like they've just, as far as I can tell, they seem to have just made their dinosaurs up to be more monstrous and more old school in scope, to fit the certain style of movie that they want to present, which in my opinion is completely fine, and I think the designs look cool, and I think there's nothing wrong with doing that, and I don't think any harm will come of it. Now, to steelman what I've read online from the majority of people, and obviously people overlap and all that sort of stuff in their opinions, but their position is that Jurassic Park, when it came out in 1993, blew people away by bringing dinosaurs to life on screen. And obviously a big part of that was the special effects. The CGI was what made people go, whoa, look, I'm actually seeing a real dinosaur in front of me. They really put a lot of paleontology into the design of the dinosaurs at the beginning, like I mentioned before, and they represented dinosaurs to the general public in a way that hadn't really been done before, which is true, because before Jurassic Park came along, dinosaurs tend to, they were mainly associated with B movies, but Jurassic Park raised them to a level of A movies. They're up there with the, big wigs of superheroes and Star Wars and God knows what else, all that jazz. Like, dinosaurs could be taken more seriously on a grander scale, which is true. And I get the sense that, and I hope I'm right about this, that the position a lot of people have in the Paleo Twitter community, specifically there, I know there's other people on YouTube and Instagram and God knows what else, but just Paleo social media community, that's what I should put it. Because not really paleontologists, because as far as I can tell, actual paleontologists, some I know in real life, they don't care. They're concentrating on actually digging up dinosaurs. But people who make, especially young people online who make dinosaur related paleo content for the internet or talk about it a lot, they seem to be concerned that movies like 65 and a certain dinosaur movie that came out last year, actually, Jurassic World Dominion, even though it had some more paleontologically accurate designs in it than 65, for example. Obviously it had a lot of designs in it that made them angry as well, but films like King Kong 2005, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, all that jazz, that they have not raised the way the general audiences view paleontology as the original Jurassic Park did back in the day. And they want that second renaissance. They want that, you know, for people to watch a movie that shows paleontologically accurate, up-to-date dinosaurs, and for them to be, you know, taken seriously. You know, they're scary. You know, if Adam Driver's running away from this thing, why not have it be this paleontologically accurate dinosaur? And that's as far as I can tell. That is what the argument is. It's like, why not? And part of me thinks, well, yeah, why not? Because if the 65 trailer came out with paleontologically accurate dinosaurs, yeah, I don't think anyone would actually bat an eyelid if the movie obviously, you know, tailored the shots and stuff around making paleontologically accurate dinosaurs scary. However, that's not what they've done. But I think where the sort of, I'm just going to shorten it, to the paleo community, where they fall short, in my opinion, is that there's this incessant demand that dinosaur movies reflect that, because it's going to be locking general audiences in the past of these inaccurate dinosaurs, and they won't get that second renaissance of people go, whoa, look at dinosaurs now, they're covered in feathers, they've got these wrists are right, their shoulder blades are in the right position, their eyelids do this thing that we've just discovered, they have this floofy thing on their head that goes poof and goes up, and these are all new scientific discoveries, and now the general audiences, it's entered the cultural zeitgeist, and now everyone just accepts dinosaurs as this. Now I think that's not happening, and won't ever happen. I don't think people are locked in the past. I think that it's a misconception the way the paleo community views general audiences' views of dinosaurs. And I think that they get this viewpoint from when movies like 65 come out and show these old school looking dinosaurs, these monstrous looking dinosaurs that look nothing like how paleontology says they should look now. I feel like that's where they're like, well, look, they haven't learned their lesson, and they're still selling this certain idea of dinosaurs to general audiences. And if the movie makes a lot of money, general audiences are obviously eating it up. To me, that's such a low-res look at the situation. You know, Jurassic World Dominion came out, and loads of people saw that film, and I didn't see anyone in the general audience turn around and go, "What? Feathers? On dinosaurs? What?" It's like, people just accept it, because if it's in a field of science that they're not a part of, and you have experts or people in the know telling them about it, then most people just tend to accept what they're hearing, which can be good and bad. And I don't think a movie coming out that has a lack of realism in its designs of dinosaurs it's not gonna bring paleontology down. If anything, I think it's gonna raise it, because one, it'll either breed intrigue in the people who are already kind of intrigued about dinosaurs and want to learn a little bit more about them. Then like, oh, you know, these dinosaurs. And most people get into dinosaurs at a very, very young age. So if a really young person watches 65 and likes the movie, they're not going to care about the designs. They're going to be like, yeah, I like these designs. I'm nostalgic for these designs as they get older. But it got me into the field of paleontology. Or people in paleontology will watch the movie and go, yeah, this is total fiction, but it was fun. And then, yeah, I don't see what they meaning the people in the paleo community online, what they fear will happen if movies keep coming out that showing dinosaurs like this, because they're movies, they're not a documentary. And I know that's a saying that's been said a million times, but it's true. Like, you don't hear physicists going, you know, they should stop making Fast and Furious movies because cars don't jump from buildings to buildings. Cars don't grab onto a rope and swing around a mountain. They should show cars accurately. Cars don't do that. It's like, no, if people want to learn about cars, they watch Top Gear, I guess. I'm not really a car guy either, but they watch Top Gear or some car documentary. And the same thing goes for dinosaurs. I just think that there's this notion from the paleo online community and not all people, I'm not saying everyone, but like a certain number of people that that I've noticed anyway in my circles, that believe that there's this like secret cabal of like businessmen who are like, let's keep dinosaurs all scaly because in the future we can uphold the old school view of dinosaurs. No one wants these feathery, fluffy nonsense rubbish. That person doesn't exist. Well, there might be a movie come out that shows really up-to-date, scientifically accurate dinosaurs that blows everyone away. Blew my light out. Blows everyone away. But I don't think that's going to happen, because I think the world is a sorely different place to when, let's say, Jurassic Park came out and the internet was not as abundant as it is today, for the everyday person. And even the scientific field of paleontology has vastly moved on from where it was in the 90s. Lots of up-to-date paleontological theories are more in the cultural zeitgeist than I think people know. Thanks to the internet, by the way. Whenever there's like a new discovery of the Spinosaurus, it's freaking everywhere. So those people who are sort of curious about dinosaurs and want to learn a bit more about it, they're going to hear about this sort of stuff. So I really do not understand what the fear is about if a movie like 65 comes out and doesn't show paleo accurate dinosaurs. Like, what are you worried is going to happen? Anyway, how long have I been talking about this? Oh god, I need a life. I need to get off this planet. Oh.